Hey Sam, happy Sunday. So I've now finished my first week of actual classes of this year and this semester. And so far I'm not failing any classes yet, and it is currently manageable. However, just look at the amount of assignments I've been given for, like the second week of class or the first week where they're actually allowed to assign things. Because for the first week, it's all like add and drop and stuff, and class can change, so you can't really give assignments yet. And so the first day's assignments was basically today, on the Sunday. And then, a lot of classes, mostly they're just like sort of intro, whatever assignments. Then like the first like actual assignments are due like next Friday, or like, this Friday, or like the next, this, I don't know, I can never figure out whether to use this Sunday or next Sunday. Because both sound right and both sound wrong, and it is what it is. But it's slightly terrifying because this first week it's still mostly pretty easy, like baby intro assignments mostly. But the issue is with the sheer amount of them and the sheer difficulty it is that if all the intro assignments were just like what I expect the normal difficulty of the classes to be, this might genuinely be the hardest week I've ever had in college. Because I had some like one or two really bad weeks last semester. And it feels like that might be all of my weeks this semester. Um, yeah, it's gonna be a fun time or something or something. Uh, no, and even getting these classes was actually kind of brutal because I feel like I completely fucked on course registration, just utterly destroyed. I got like none of the classes I wanted, and so then I do this silly thing where it's on the for the last like 2 days of course registration, on the Thursday, like all the class waitlist ended, and it just became a free for all. Meaning, if someone dropped the class, it just whoever clicked click the thing to add it first, got it. Until they also like ban bot, which means you have to do it manually. And so I really spent all of the. I woke up at 9 a.m. Thursday because that's when the waitlist first dropped, and from 9 a.m. Thursday until 3 in the morning on Friday. So that was what, three. It was like 16 hours. Yeah, for really 16 hours. I did almost nothing but just stare at Discord on my computer because there's a bot that added me. Whenever one of the classes I wanted, spot open. And at the end of the day, it ended up being at 3 in the morning when the final class, OS, the final class that I wanted, a spot opened, and I ended up getting it within 15 seconds. I don't fully know how much time I had, but my guess that within around 20 to 30 seconds, if I had waited about 30 more seconds, it probably would have been taken. Because it's evil, and CS is evil, and they hate me, and oh god. But yeah, thanks to all my beautiful effort, I actually managed to get up to originally 7 classes, and I actually ended up dropping one after all that because I thought I might die with 7 classes due to the fact that there were 7 pretty difficult classes mostly, except for the one K-pop class, which is so pathetically easy. It becomes difficult in its own way. Because like I started working the assignment for that class actually like today. But the issue is that the assignment would just like write like 150 words about which K-pop group or something you'd want to play for some whatever thing, and the assignment was so brain so it was an assignment I would imagine getting like second grade, but I can't give like a second grade response because I'm in college. And so I spent like 2 hours just sitting there trying to think, how can I possibly respond to this, prompt without making an utter fool of myself? And in the end, I went all like, so, US South Korea relations are strained after the tariffs, and then, maybe getting closer to China. And so this show should be a morale and propaganda. I totally could have just been like, yeah, I'm gonna put BTS because they're hot and attractive, and that probably would have worked because it's a fake class and nobody cares. But it. Uh, let's see. Additionally, Trump looks like he may be invoking the Interaction Act in Minnesota, which is horrifying and terrifying, and praying he doesn't. Uh, he's not helping the protests in Iran much, which is to be expected, but very tragic and very sad. And again, I'm always wishing the best for them. No new news in Venezuela. Uh, yeah, yeah. Global politics or U.S. politics is still horrifying as always. Um, for once though, my own life has been horrifying enough. Oh, also on Saturday we went and we climbed a mountain, and that was very fun. And it's currently MLK Day weekend, and so we have Monday off, and that's actually very nice. It's the only reason I'm having any fun this weekend. And I guess that's all the time I have for you today, Sam. I shall see you on Wednesday. Bye, brother.